In this lecture, we study about double displacement reaction. Here, the radicals exchange from one compound and the other compound and form new products. Like you can see for an example representation, AB plus CD gives CB plus AD. So now, let's study more in detail. Now, the fourth type of chemical reaction is which we are going to study is double displacement reaction. As the name suggests, we have already discussed the displacement reaction. It is double displacement, means in a reaction where displacement is happening at two places, that is double displacement reaction. So for example, if we take the solution of sodium sulfate and barium chloride solution, both are in the aqueous solution form, and we mix them together, then we see a insoluble substance of barium sulfate is formed. That is why this down arrow is made, and sodium chloride in aqueous remains in the soluble form. So means two aqueous solutions we used, and we got one in the solid form which was insoluble, and the second was in the soluble form in aqueous solution. So from above reaction we can observe that reactants were used in the aqueous state, means both were soluble, but when the products were formed, one was insoluble and second was in aqueous solution, that is soluble. Okay, that we can say that was one, it was soluble. So in such reaction in which radicals of reactants exchange or interchange is called double displacement reaction. You can see here the radicals, you know now that sodium plus and sulfate minus 2 ion is there, barium plus 2 ion is there, chloride minus 1 ion is there. So here you can see in these solutions sodium is gone from sulfate to chloride, and barium has came from chloride to sulfate. So only radicals got exchanged. So such a reaction in which you can say radicals got displaced at both places is called double displacement reaction. Now one more example if we take, it is a very common example in activities also we have done, like ferric chloride solution we take and sodium hydroxide, very common base which is used in the chemical labs. So if we mix these things, then we get a ferric hydroxide insoluble part and sodium chloride in the solution. Here it is very important to see that it is of green color. Okay, a color change is also occurring here. Ferric chloride is of green color. Okay, and when the ferric hydroxide is formed, it becomes dirty green. Dirty green means it looks very like algae type green, dirty green. It is a bright one, green, or you can say a little bit yellowish. So this is called double displacement reaction. So what important thing we are observing here? So from these reactions we observe that on every important observation we see the formation of an insoluble product. What is common in both these reactions? A formation of a insoluble part. This downward arrow shows the insoluble part of the reaction. So what is this downward arrow is that if we filter the products, if we filter these products, this and this, if we filter, so on filtering the products obtained, the part which we get on the filter paper is called the precipitate, and the solution got after filtration is called filtrate. Precipitate means that part which was become insoluble, and filtrate is that remained in the solution. So such a reaction in which a precipitate is formed is called precipitation reaction, means the reaction in which the solid is forming from their aqueous solution of reactants. In products we get an insoluble part, that is called precipitate, and it is represented by a downward arrow. Like we have studied, the gases are shown by upward arrow. The precipitate is represented by downward arrows. One more example of double displacement reaction. Here silver nitrate plus sodium chloride form silver chloride and sodium nitrate by exchanging radicals through them.